2 head wraps. I had these. These are 2 big old fat twists that I had pinned down like so. And then I had these. Oh, I just had these up in two big old twists. And prior to that, they were flat twists, but I pinned these in 2 big twists. And these in 2 big twists, so 4 total big twists. Cocoa butter and then put some lips on. Matter of fact, put some lashes on too, but ain't nobody got time for it. Plus, I'm just gonna be chilling here. Maybe I'll put some on later. I don't know why shit is so hard to see at this angle. Anyway, I went and got flashlights and stuff, and geez, now I don't have the music on. I should never. This is not a morning that I should have meditated that long. But since I did, I need to take control of it because I can take control of it. That's the beauty of it, unbeknownst to y'all who have been bamboozled. But yeah, I shouldn't have, but I did. But it making me more focused and conscious. It makes me realize I need to be on top of countering the desire for inactivity consciously. And if I do that consciously, that gives me the focus I need to take the next step and do the next thing until I mark shit off that list and get it done. Ironically, under influence of meditation. Let's start by taking this down. I talked to my girl, Miss Divinely Purple, and I was supposed to consciously write out my tasks. You know, get a schedule of things to do, or at least a list of things to do and know the amount of time it's going to take to get them done, and then take a break or not, move on to the next thing. Write the shit down. Because whether ever you're one of those planner people or not, you're going to reach an age where you need to become one of those planner people, whether you officially become one of those planner people or you become one based on your lack of ability to remember, to get things done, or physical ability to fit it all in a given day. You're going to need to become a planner person in your maturing brain, your old age. I'm dealing with it. But in your old age, you're going to have to write shit down sometimes. You know, fortunately, I might be still young enough to blame this on meditation. But there are moments when I'm not meditated that I have what is commonly known as senior moments. Yeah, as I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid, I don't think I can blame that on. I know the difference in a memory lapse that's motivated by meditation and a memory lapse that you just don't remember that shit. Because a memory lapse under meditation, you can actually take control of your own mind and make yourself remember that what you forgot in such a way that if you were not meditated, you could make yourself consciously remember it like that. Does that make any sense to anybody? Probably not, unless you're session with me this morning. Probably not. Anyway, you know what? I forgot what I was talking about, which made me remember that I was talking about things you forget naturally versus things you forget under meditation. And I just said my own example of exactly what I was saying. If I were not meditated, I wouldn't have been able to consciously bring myself back to the point where I remembered what I was talking about. Does that make any sense? But if I wasn't meditated and just regular human, fucked up American thinking ass self, I would have been like, oh, I forgot. Dang, I forgot. And that would be the end of it. But under meditation, I can be like, oh shit, I don't even remember. I forgot. But then as you're saying you forgot under meditation, you're like, but I knew the answer to that. I knew that piece of information though. Where did I know it from? What's the question that we're looking to answer again? And what you think is you like to go on what the question, like they don't even remember the question. They just need to hear the question again. Because keep in mind, this is under meditated state. So they actually know exactly what they're doing. They're asking the question to get to another clue that's going to take them back to remember what they forgot. I know you only follow me if you're meditated right now with me. But yeah, you can then consciously say, okay, what's the question we're looking to get answered? Or the lesson that we're looking to get learned is the fact that under meditation, even if you forget something, you can actually walk your own self back around to where the point is where you should know the answer to that or know what you're looking for. And whatever you get to point you get to in your subconscious will take you to the answer, just like it did with me just now. Remember, I was trying to explain how under meditation, memory loss is different than regular normal memory loss, aka senior moments or stuff where you just you literally forgot something that you should remember, basically. When you do it under meditation, when you do it naturally, you're like, oh, there's my memory again. I don't remember shit. But when you do it under meditation, you can actually keep thinking about that thing and ask some random questions that seem like they're not clues to nobody, even you. But your subconscious is asking those questions for a clue to get to the answer. And it's going to take them to the answer. Just like mine brought me all the way back to where I couldn't remember what I was talking about. And the very fact that I couldn't remember what I was talking about, but I was still finding clues to take me there, took me there to remember that it was about forgetting. See, all this stuff that sounds like rambling, but it's making all the sense in the world, but all this stuff that's delivered in such a way that it sounds like rambling to the naked sleep ear. This is how they were able to convince us, bamboozle us into believing that cannabis was a dementing, driving you crazy, out of your mind type situation. Because people probably indulged in it, and then they start talking like this and making sense and stuff. And for some odd reason, it was also hilarious. And meanwhile, we're also hungry, by the way. People in charge were like, we cannot have the common citizen walking around here this awake. We won't be able to control shit if they're walking around here this conscious. We got to make this illegal. And why? Let's kill two birds with one stone. Let's kill two monkeys with one stone banana. But I'm going to go with the birds because we had some issues that have been handled. But yeah, I'm going to kill two birds with one stone. Let's kill two birds with one stone. And also put it on the minorities. And we'll make the minorities whoever we want to at any given time. And I say that because between me and you, they right now are grooming Ice in there. Your president's Ice in his lemonade. He is building the exact same training camp to affect an entire people. So later, when the stage has been set for the kids that were left to be criminal just in order to survive, and so that's the behavior that ends up being the behavior, and then that behavior becomes affiliated with that entire people so that they can be looked collectively down upon eventually in a number of decades. Those kids that are acting out as young adults, they'll be the thugs. They'll be the thugs that this country built, though, under 45. Just like they did us. Like, how do you think those kids are going to act if and when they make it out of those FEMA camps that they done built, that I warned y'all that they were building, and you didn't want to fuck to believe me? I warned y'all back when we were seeing brand new Walmarts being built and then being, for some reason, magically closed down. Sometimes it was for renovation. Sometimes it was just like, I don't know, maybe business wasn't as good as you thought it was. But bitch, you're new. And you're fucking Walmart. You don't build a fucking super ass Walmart and then fucking go out of business a year later. It doesn't work like that. You don't shut down Targets overnight for no reason. A Target that hasn't been there more than a handful of years to begin with. This is exactly why you shouldn't meditate when you have shit to do. I don't even know how long I've been sitting here talking to you. And the battery's about to die anyway. I'm not gonna make it. But yeah, I just did, I put 4 twists. I did 2 flat twists here. And anchored them with these clips. And I did 4 big old twists. Not even flat twists. Just 4 big twists here. And anchored them at the base with those bigger clamps. This battery's gonna die before I get this hair down. But yeah, these are just big. Great big twists. Oh, that's gonna be a nice, y'all gonna miss that. It's gonna be a nice wave up there. I mean, cause the battery's gonna go dead. It's blinking now. I'm trying to hurry so y'all can catch some of it. See how, oh girl. Oh, that's gonna be, y'all gonna miss it. Look at that. Y'all gonna miss it. That's okay, you'll get a after I do my face and shit shot this time. And I never give y'all those, so that'll be nice. Oh, yes, 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 yes. And these look like 2 big old turds back here. Just 2. I'm pretty sure you can see I wasn't keen about how the part went back there. But, okay. I'm here for it. I'm here for this. Y'all use whatever your hair responds to. I bet you ain't never had a guru tell you that shit, huh? Use whatever your hair responds to. And your own hair might go through different stages where it's responding to different things at different years of your life. That's just the truth about it. Bitch, you ain't never heard a natural hair guru tell you that shit, has she? Nah, because we selling our shit. I ain't mad. I ain't mad at the hustle. But bitch, the moral of the story, get some ideas. Get you some ideas, get some inspiration. But at the end of the day, give your hair what the fuck it wants when it wants it. And don't be brutal with that hoe. If you don't be brutal with her, then when you do go through phases where you get a little rough, she's like, okay, you know, add a little spice in the bedroom. I'm down. I'm good with that. But you ain't finna just always be thinking we on some. You ain't finna S&M my ass the whole damn time either. But yeah. Give your hair whatever it wants. Figure out what that is. And I guess I'm just saying that, because part of figuring it out is watching these hoes. But I guess I'm saying, you know, figure it out for yourself. And quit trusting a bitch that got nothing but popularity in mind. Like, herself is her goal. Don't be mad at her for it. Don't be mad at her for it. Just don't jeopardize yourself, is all I'm saying.